goederentreinen die razen nog altijd langs de oude Kerry staalfabriek. In de hoogtijdagen werkten hier 15.000 staalarbeiders.
This is a track that they've been running over for 150 years. Just keeps going. It's still really active here. I mean, people think the industry is gone. It's not completely gone.
Ja, mensen denken wel dat de industrie weg is uit Pittsburgh, maar dat is zeker niet het geval. Er rijden hier ontzettend veel goederentreinen, maar minder dan dat het ooit was.
Pittsburgh was America in terms of building the industry. It wasn't just steel, it was all the industries that sprang up alongside, you know, coke and mining, coal. It takes a lot of coal to make a ton of steel.
Pittsburgh is een Rust Belt city. De stad was ooit het centrum van Amerika's zware industrie. De stad was zo vervuild dat zakenmannen een extra wit overhemd mee naar het werk namen. En de straatverlichting moest 24 uur per dag aan. Lou Dabson werkt nog altijd in de staalindustrie.
So all that gave rise to the industrialization really of the United States and what built the middle class eventually.
Maar de staalbedrijven trokken weg en het aantal inwoners daalde van 670.000 naar 310.000. Oud-staalarbeider Carl Redwood weet nog hoe dat was.
Yeah, once that went away, it was very bad for many different individuals who faced situations where families broke up because they no longer could afford to live at the same lifestyle they were living at. People had to find new places to live, and over time they just lost out and lost out and lost out. Some people even killed themselves because the trauma of not having a job anymore.
120.000 mensen verloren hun baan. Ze trokken naar andere steden en regio's op zoek naar werk. Dat leidde in Pittsburgh tot veel leegstand en spookwijken, waar de criminaliteit door de hoge werkloosheid in rap tempo toeneemt.
It was a kind of a rougher neighborhood. There were drug dealers, but there were also people that lived here their whole lives. Yeah. You know, so it was a neighborhood that had lots of opportunity. You know, you could buy a house for almost nothing, but you had to put a lot of sweat equity in it. And so it was a neighborhood of opportunities.
Maar langzamerhand kruipen ook deze wijken uit het dal. En dat komt door de kunst.
You have to also look at what the artist is kind of contributing to a neighborhood. I mean, it happened in New York, in Soho. It's happened here on the north side, where an artist can come and change a neighborhood.
Michael Olenek is directeur van een museum in een van die wijken aan de noordkant van de stad, waar de straten zijn vernoemd naar de Amerikaans-Mexicaanse oorlog. Het Matrasmuseum. In het pand zat vroeger, u raadt het al, een matrasfabriek. Want als een wijk ergens van opknapt, dan is het wel van de aanwezigheid van kunstenaars.
And that's why so many developers, the first thing they want in their neighborhood is an artist. Because they're going to kind of be this catalyst and things are going to happen around them. There's going to be an artist and all of a sudden there's going to be a cafe.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Hi, look at that little fella. Oh my goodness, look at your feet.
En de nog altijd relatief goedkope huizen in Pittsburgh trekken kunstenaars aan. Zij zien juist hier mogelijkheden. Zoals Randy Gilson.
Thank you. Yeah, come on in. How y'all doing? Oh, good, doing good. Where you from?
Hij verwelkomt iedere gast van zijn kunstzinnige huis hartverwarmend.
Come on in, I'll be right in. So this neighborhood became squatters, guns, heroin, negatives, but the elderly people, they stayed, they were the glue of the community.
De kunstenaar Randy Gilson die maakte van een huis een openbaar kunstwerk. Hij kocht het huis voor $10.000 en veranderde het in Randyland. Het is een persoonlijke expressie van vreugde. Of zoals hij het zelf noemt, het meest beschilderde huis in de wereld.
They say the most painted house in the world.
De achtertuin is gevuld met spiegels, geschilderde mannequinhoofden.
Hi, my name is Randy. Welcome to Randyland, Pittsburgh. I just like to pick up stuff in the alleyways, and so I put it at my house. I paint it. It became a big puzzle. I puzzled people all my life, so that's the story of Randyland. Nice. All right. So again, you know, like I might make a couple $100 a week, but I don't value yourself by my wallet. It's my heart. I just sell t-shirts and mugs. Try to make a little bit of income so I can buy more paint.
Op de zaterdagmiddag dat ik hem bezoek is het druk in de tuin. die gratis toegankelijk is. Ook al is het voor Randy zelf lastig om te overleven.
So yeah, I'm not wealthy.
It's not easy to survive as an artist.
It's very difficult. I would be considered a starving artist, and that I live off of pennies, nickels, and dimes.
Dat geldt vaker voor kunstenaars. Door hun aanwezigheid knapt de buurt op, stijgen de huizenprijzen, waardoor zij weer worden gedwongen te vertrekken.
Artists often are the first ones in the neighborhood, and sometimes they can no longer afford to be in that neighborhood. So it's kind of important for artists to own the property that they have so they can really participate. And the mattress factory is lucky because we own this property. Now it's changed. It's really turning into a very gentrified neighborhood.
Terug naar de oud-staalarbeider, Carl Redwood. De wijken mogen dan letterlijk en figuurlijk weer meer kleur krijgen in Pittsburgh. Het heeft ook nadelen.
The policy of the current administrations and the last few administrations of the city of Pittsburgh has been the forced migration of black people from Pittsburgh to the suburbs.
De stedelijke buurten worden meer en meer bewoond door mensen met hogere inkomens. Volgens Afro-Amerikaan Redwood is de zwarte bevolking de dupe.
In 1980 there were 100,000 black people in Pittsburgh. By 2010 there were 80,000 black people in Pittsburgh. By 2015 it was down to 75,000. We've lost 25,000 black people in a short period of time from the city of Pittsburgh, and the percentage of the black population in Pittsburgh has gone down over that time period. There's similar hardships for white families as well, particularly low-income white families, but it's particularly acute for African American families.
So there's still a big battle to be won then.
Yeah, we really have to fight for United States and a world that really takes care of all people.